Okay. Some of us are struggling now that we done had to go back to work after these holidays. So I want to talk to you about how to survive your job in 2023. Let's go. So first off, I need you to know why you were there. Why are you at this job? If it's just to collect a paycheck, it's just to get my check and go home, it's not enough. Everyone is miserable if that is the whole goal and purpose of you being at that job. You have to know why. So what I would do when I hated my job was I would remember the goal I had in mind. My goal was to never let my bank account drop below $100. My goal was to never feel like I need to live check to check. So I wanted to have my savings account at X number. There's always a bigger goal to why you're at work, but if you don't have one yet, you got a problem. So something that will help you survive, get you a goal that's bigger than just getting your paycheck. Second, you just may need to change departments. You might not like the people you work with and they is just making it a full struggle. Yes, I said with a K. Struggle. Okay, so you may just need to change your environment. Now, if you work in a place like a grocery store or fast food or something like that, you may need to transfer to a different store. It might be the coworkers, but it may also be the people that that company serves in that area that you just can't take no more. Okay, if you gotta stay, somebody's gonna have to leave, either you or them. Chances are it will be you. So just remove yourself from the environment and go to a more positive space. Transfer. Get a job at a different location, find what bus line, get there, you look, make it happen. Things, but you may be in a space where you just literally need to get out of there. Okay? And 2023 might be your year that you need to take a leap. And the leap that you may need to take may be one that you never saw coming. So here's what I'm going to encourage you to do. I really need you to pray. I really need you to ask God if he wants you at that job by the time the clock ticks to the next year, right? 2024 at the time this is being recorded. Because you may not be supposed to. Maybe you're not supposed to be there. Maybe you are supposed to be moving at some point this year, which means you need to start preparing for that. And I should do a whole video on how to prepare to leave a job. Should I do that? Seriously, drop it in the comments if I should. Like, if you would care to know that, I would love to prepare you to do that if you care to know. All right, next up. This is probably one of the most difficult things to do, especially if you don't like your job or the work you're doing, is let your job be your growing ground. So if you're not supposed to leave right now, if this is where you have to be, you can't change locations or departments, like this is it, let it grow you up. Because one of the reasons why you might feel like you need to survive the job is because you just can't stand 10, 15, 5 million things about it, but you're not supposed to leave. So if you're not supposed to leave the job, what else can you do? You can let it grow you. I used to put in earphones and listen to sermons while I was working, listen to Christian music, because it kept my spirits up even though my environment was horrible. Even though the job was for me to do better financially or whatever, I had other goals outside of it. It helped it so much. This work environment may be the very tool that God is using to mature you and grow you up. If you're always in spaces where it's comfortable, you get to pick your friends, you get to pick which family members you like and you're around, you get to pick what you watch. If your whole life is catered to you, the one space you cannot handpick inside of the company is your environment. That's where you were assigned. That is your job, right? So if you cannot leave, and this may literally be your growing ground. All right, I'll move on. And lastly, there was a huge boom in 2020 of this, and that was side hustling and starting folks' own businesses up in here. Oh man, everybody was popping off with a new brand, a new company, all the things. Quite a few have died since then, but for you, you may need to actually go ahead and create that side hustle. Something else you're passionate about in life that is going to help grow you financially and maybe become more. you know, where you can leave the job that you're in. Maybe it doesn't become more, but it still becomes something that you can put your mind and your efforts to, that you really enjoy, while you survive the job until God asks you to step on out and gives you something different and something better. So I hope you enjoyed this video. You know what they say about liking and subscribing, so I'm not gonna say it, but I am here to help you pursue what matters, and that absolutely includes God. So if you want to hear more about how to survive environments, thrive, how to go further, and not leave God out of the process as you do it, this is for sure the channel for you. So you know what to do, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Days up and we solve them problems.